Hi, and thank you for joining this presentation. Today I will be talking about the number one reason why projects fail and how Cube can help you overcome those challenges. Now, before we continue, I would like to invite you to download the ebook, 5 Mistakes Controls Contractors Make That Are Killing Your Productivity. And there I'll give you several pointers on how to address those issues and how to make your team more productive. Now, those common mistakes are estimating is too complicated or time consuming. It takes too long to do submittals, and that is a bottleneck for you to get more jobs. Project management is difficult, hard to track, and owners have zero visibility of the progress of the project. Buying process is manual, transfer data becomes cumbersome and leads to mistake. And last but not least, the commissioning process is difficult to document, and in many cases, it's very hard to close the jobs. Today, we will be concentrated on the number 3, project management is difficult, and we will go over how Cube can address and help you overcome the challenges that come with the execution of controls project. Now, I would like to put the presentation into context by showing you the workflow that we had for Cube Edge. And today we're going to be focusing on this part, on the execution side. We're going to show you and we're going to walk through the features that are in place that will help project management and owners to make sure that the profits do not evaporate by mistakes or lack of follow-up or lack of tracking. Now, a survey made by the United States Project Management Association indicates that poor planning and inadequate process is the number one reason why projects fail. Now, planning is very important to the success of the project, and it's very alarming that most controls contractors do not have the right process when they start to plan their projects. Now, other reasons why projects fail are inaccurate cost estimation, inefficient way to document and track progress, and last but not least, poor leadership at any level. Now, the first impact that Cube has when adopted by controls contractors is that it helps you to remove the barriers that exist between estimating and, in this particular case, project management. Therefore, the information flows very easily from one process to the other. And that simplification of the process is key to the central planning and the execution of the project moving forward. Let me show you how this is done within Cube. Now, from within an estimating Cube, I'm going to navigate to the labor summary. Then I'm going to select my labor, and I will proceed to export my labor to a schedule. Now, I am going to the project side, and as you can see, the project schedules other tasks were created using the labor information from the estimate. Now, next, I'm going to assign the resources that I need to execute this task. All I need to do next is select my task, click on Edit Multiple, and then assign the resources that I want to each of the tasks, and then click on Save. Now, as you can see, the resources have been assigned to each of the tasks. Okay, so now that the tasks have been created, we have to manage them. And the best way to manage tasks is using a Gantt chart. So I will click on the Gantt chart icon, and as you can see, the Gantt chart is shown, and now I can make changes, move tasks, and really makes it a lot easier for me to manage my schedule and also track the progress of the project as it's executed. Now, next, and super important, is that Cube gives you an alarm every time the task goes over budget, which is super important for your project management to take action once this starts to happen, because this is basically what causes profits to evaporate. Labor overruns are the number one cause of us losing money as controls contractors. Now, I will say that tracking financials is the number one priority for a project manager to make sure that we make money. And this is why Cube gets all the information from the estimate and put it into the project management tab to make sure that as we start incurring into costs, your project management have the comparison of what was estimated to what is actual right now, and take action as well if this becomes a problem. Now, another area that is really problematic for managers is forecasting labor. And this is why in Cube we created the labor projection that allows you to, once you start managing and planning your projects in Cube, you will have a clear indication of when you may have an issue with labor. In this particular case, you'll see how the areas that are marked in red indicate the month that you may have an issue with a labor category. Now, having critical data available and being able to visualize your results, your progress, and the key performance indicators is paramount to any project success, especially when you really are tied in profits. The QBI allows you to get the data that is accumulated in Cube and put it into easy to use dashboards that will indicate and will give you early warnings on where you are and what you need to do in order to make sure that your project is successfully completed. Okay, well, my friends, this concludes this presentation. I really hope you like it. And if you have any questions, please don't forget to book an appointment, and our team will get right with you and help you with any other questions. Have a great day, and always remember to work smarter, not harder.